Hello, hello, hello. Welcome all my lovely, lovely nobodies, guys. It is Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. I am so glad you guys are here. Come on in, come on in. Thank you to all of my subscribers and all of the people who have shown me so much love since I started this channel. I am so grateful. I feel so supported. I feel so loved. Thank you for all of my new subscribers. Thank you for those who are going to subscribe today after you see this video. Actually, let's just all take a second because this video is going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and just click like, click subscribe, share the video so that everybody can connect more nobodies through these videos, through what we take to our fellow nobodies, to what we take to our family and our friends. It's just going to increase awareness all over the world because I am very, very in a manifestation energy in my life right now. So it's almost like I just know we're going to blow up. I just know that we are going to take over the planet, connecting people to what they know, which is truly themselves, which is truly understanding who they are at core, who they are at a soul level. Okay. Finding that out for ourselves so that we can live the best, most fulfilling life. We can tap into so many great things for ourselves. We don't have to be, we'll have hindsight and foresight because we're connecting people through conversations, through advice, through just being a good friend, through just having an ear and listening, just connecting, okay? That's what we're here for. We're just here to help the nobodies who already know you are nobodies. The ones of you who receive downloads from spirit, the ones of you who just know things, you think of something and then an hour later that's something that you thought it happened. You get a feeling or you get an intuitive feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go that way or maybe I shouldn't do that, and you go with that and you find out that something later maybe happened at that place or in that situation that was bad or went bad, and it's like spirit protected you from it. So those of you who already know that you possess this gift, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. We're going to do our best to increase your knowledge of that amazing gift because everybody possesses the gift of clairvoyance. I have said this so many times. We all have psychic ability. We all have the ability to be able to tap into our own tuition, to be able to tap into energy, so much so that once we learn how to tap into our own selves and our own energy and we learn what that's like, it's easier to be able to train ourselves more into learning other energies and understanding outside energies and being able to connect with higher energies and being able to connect to your higher self, which is the ultimate goal. We want to connect everyone to their higher self. And as I was preparing for this video today, I actually was thinking about what we would even talk about because I never ever write what I'm gonna say in these videos. I am fully available to spirits who come in positivity, love, and light. My angels, my ancestors, my ancestors, my spiritual gang. That's all of them. That's their ancestors. That's the doorkeeper, which is my spiritual bouncer who lets or not lets energies in. Okay. Spiritual animals. I don't know if I said that one. Just guidance. There's so much out there, so much energy out there, and sometimes I think that we look outside of that or we don't see that within ourselves. We don't see that we're powerful infinite beings, but we are. We don't see it. And again, I think I said this in another video. I feel like, society, our experiences, life, what we see on TV, social media, how we interact with other people has probably numbed us to being able to understand or receive or perceive certain energies or things this side of the realm a little better, a little clearer. Okay, so I understand that and I know that because I'm a human as well, and I haven't always had my knowing how I have my knowing. And the reason why, because I've been I would say I've been able to tap into energy since I was a child. I've experienced channeling the dead as a child. I experienced clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, clear knowing. Claircognizance is clear knowing, just knowing things. Clairaudience, just hearing residual energy. I could be in a room and I could hear, conversations going on. Not like I hear voices in my head, nothing like that. Like I could actually hear a conversation, and it would be a lot of times if I was in like a house that was super old, or like a place or a business that was super old, or a hospital. I don't know if you guys experience this, and if you do, put it in the comments. I would love to hear those of you who have experienced residual energy, but it's almost like energy that resides within, in the space or area that you currently are. So it could have been conversations of old that were there, and that energy is still there. Sometimes people with hypersensitive abilities or higher abilities, whatever you want to call it, they pick up on those things. Okay. So we're so powerful. We have access to so much more than we think that we do. And we really just need to understand that we are all miracles. Like we are all miracles, regardless of any psychic abilities we might possess. So if we could believe that, then is it so, if you could believe that, then is it so easy, or how could you so sincerely doubt that you possess psychic ability? Like if you know, like there's not really a way to explain why you are, why I am. There's no way to really explain it. Everything throughout history has only been speculation, because there's no way that we could actually truly know. Okay. So because we know that that is amazing in and of itself, how could you believe the possibility, or how could you not believe the possibility that you have psychic power, that you have psychic ability? Okay. You just do. You may not. And again, in another video we talked about our belief system and our traditional like upbringing, and how our parents raised us, and who we were around growing up in our childhood, and just things that we've picked up, and traits and things that we've just attached to. So a lot of us, I feel like, we don't choose to even go there because of fear, and I can understand that. But even on the fear level, it's almost like, in my opinion, I feel like this has been said somewhere before, but like the greatest enemy of awareness is fear. It's almost like fear is what keeps us from knowing more. Fear is what keeps us from taking that step. Fear is what keeps us from taking that leap. So it's almost like we're afraid sometimes because of our beliefs, our traditions, going there. Maybe we were raised very religious in a church, or maybe we were raised not believing certain things, or maybe we were raised, there's so many things that would keep one from tapping into things like this. I get it. I understand it. I grew up actually as a Baptist in a Christian church. So I have that upbringing and that background. So trust me when I say I relate to the rest of you nobodies, because I understand what it's like to have to discover your true belief system for yourself, and it being challenging, and figuring out what you truly believe at a soul level for yourself. Okay. So sometimes maybe religion, maybe the way that we were brought up, maybe the people that we surrounded ourselves with growing up, and maybe even now, keep us from tapping into this. Because I mean, I guess there is a lot of stigma around spirituality. There just is, because it can go in so many different ways. That's understandable. Opening up doors can open up doors, and there could be good, there could be bad. And I'm not really speaking of something even that, I'm not even really going that far right now. What I'm saying is that energy exists inside of each and every one of us, whether we choose to believe it or not. We have to believe it though, because it's like we get angry, we get happy, we get sad, we have racing thoughts sometimes, we get overwhelmed, we get anxiety. Like how do you explain that? Okay, how do you explain that? So just understand, energies are in you, around you, surrounding you, everywhere, whether you choose to accept that and believe that or not. And the reason why I say that is because we're going to get into a reading in a minute, guys, but I told you I had no script, but Spirit is telling me that we do need to do a reading at the end of this to kind of confirm some of what Spirit is about to give me, but in the realm of awareness. So let's talk about awareness when it comes to like understanding how not tackling into your shadows, the shadows of yourself, and how not tapping into what makes you great, what makes you not so great, what you need to work on, what you need to expand on. Not tapping into those could be very detrimental to our life. Okay, because again, if you go back to the intuition video, if you don't have an awareness of self, if you don't have an awareness of your own energy, your own intuition, you're not grounding yourself, you're not protecting yourself, you're being susceptible to energies, dark energies, all the time, every day, every single day. It doesn't change. And it's almost like I said before, you become numb and you don't realize that you are not walking in, being your own self, making your own choices, making your own decisions. It's not you, okay? It's not truly you most of the time. And I'm speaking to those of us who experience a lot of up and down in our life, a lot of issues and conflict with people, a lot of hopping from job to job to job. And I don't mean in a good way. I mean like you go to a job and you get fired and then you blame everybody, and then you go to the next job and you get fired from that job, and you those kinds of things. So it's detrimental, okay? So okay, so think about this. Good analogy, Spirit. Think about this. If there was, like, for example, a stranger hiding in your house. I talked to a friend about this actually last night. If there were a stranger hiding in your physical house, would you rather the stranger just hide, stay away, be in the freaking attic, but you know that they're there? Would you rather that stranger stay in your house, stay hidden away, so that you wouldn't have to deal with them? Even though your fear and anxiety is building up inside of you, there is a stranger in my house. Like, I have entered my home, I see that my physical door has been breached, I'm walking into my house, I feel like I hear someone, and I feel like someone is in here still, they haven't left yet, and I'm just gonna go put my things down and I'm gonna make me a bowl of ice cream and sit down and watch TV. You know? Would you do that? Would you just ignore that? Would you just be okay with this robber, this rapist, this murderer, this stalker, this jealous ex, this crazed family member, whatever? Would you be okay with this physical person in your physical house, this intruder, hiding? Or would you want to know? Would you want to get them out? Would you want to remove them from your house? Right? You would. You would. Everyone would. There's no way any of us could say, oh no, I would just, no, you wouldn't. You would do what you needed to do. You would protect your family. You would protect your house, especially if you have children. You would do every single thing to protect your home because it's your home. You don't want your home to be breached because it's your home. All right. You want to protect yourself. You want to get rid of that person. You call the police. You do whatever you have to do, right? In that instance. So let's flip that. Now let's say your spiritual house, mind, body, soul, spirit, has a stranger in it. A stranger inside of it. Outside foreign energy. Spiritual, foreign, outside energy. and you know that this energy is bothering you. You know that this energy wants no good for you. You know that this energy is trying to tear you down. You know that this energy has no intention of making anything better for you. You know this. So, in your spiritual house, though, and what it is for most of us, is that we do allow the stranger to stay in our house. We do allow the outside foreign energy, the intruder, the rapist, the murderer, the killer, the life sucker outer, to just stay there, knowing that they're there. So, guys, definitely use that analogy when you think about this spirituality, however you want to call it, awareness, intuition, being connected. Use that analogy, because if you use it, it doesn't make sense what you're doing. It doesn't make sense how you're living your life. It doesn't make sense for you to not get these intruders out of your spiritual house. Get those energies out of your mind. Get those energies out of your heart. Get those energies out of your soul, because sometimes very, very negative things, negative attachments can make us physically feel bad. They can make us physically feel sick. For example, some of us have gone through heartbreak before. Have you ever gone through heartbreak and you either like emotionally eat and get sick, or you get very nauseous and you throw up a lot, or you get like very, very sad, and in your heart, you have heart tugs and it feels like a broken heart, or things like that? Same concept. Don't let strangers into your house. And if they get into your house, you have to get rid of them. How do you do that? You do that through grounding yourself every day. You do that through protecting yourself every day. You got to connect yourself in your mind to the earth, ground yourself, look it up, however you want to do it. I'm sure there's so many videos out there that will tell you how to ground. Protection as well. Making sure that when you make choices and decisions, that you don't make them when you're emotional. Don't make permanent decisions with temporary emotions. You want to have clear, concise choices made for you and your life, so that your life will be fulfilling for you. You won't run into as many obstacles as you would have had you not checked your energy. Okay, so that's very, very important. I just want you guys to know, those of you nobodies out here who already know and are already using your abilities, I'm so proud of each and every one of them. Do that, use them, tap in however you need to. Know what you're allowing in. I always say positivity, love, and light. My spirits know, my doorkeepers know, I don't play. Like, you can't come my way without positivity, love, and light. And I mean spirits who want to come in from the other side. Like, they just know. My doorkeeper knows it won't happen. So figure out, guys, how you ground yourself, protect yourself, how you use your abilities. Use them for making your life more clarified, more filled with loving truth. Use that foresight, the hindsight, all of that you get from spirit. Use that to make your life better. Use it to spread the love, the knowledge to those around you, so that their lives can be more fulfilling and their lives can be better also, because we want to connect these nobodies around the world. We want to bring everybody to center. We want to bring everybody to alignment. We want to get everyone to their higher self, okay? And we can't do that. I feel like people are already doing so much harm in their life, in their world, using their abilities without awareness. Because again, all of us have abilities. So if we can believe that all of us have abilities, then we need to understand that there's so many of us and so many people in the world that are using their abilities without awareness, okay? It doesn't make sense. So why not tap into your clairvoyance, right? Why not? It doesn't make sense. If tapping into your clairvoyance will keep you from misusing your gifts, go for it. It doesn't make sense not to, especially when everything else that you've been doing hasn't really been working, okay? So yeah, spirit really, really wants us to just be aware. Get to our knowing, get to our intuition, get to organizing the energy that is within us. Get to dispelling, cleaning up, raking, putting in the trash bags, throwing away, burning energy that is not ours. There are so many people out here who want what we have. And I don't mean money, I don't mean material things, I don't mean cars, none of that. I'm talking about there's some people out here, they want your happiness. They want your joy. They want your peace. Some of them do want your money, okay? But people who are not living a fulfilling life, who are not aware, who are not tapping into themselves, yes, they want what you have. They want your good. They want the good energy that you bring. And they will do anything, anything. A negative energy, an energy who is already at the brink of, I really don't care, whatever's whatever, that energy definitely could pull at someone and attach to someone who isn't aware. And then you're walking around making angry, mad decisions, jumbled up decisions because you got someone else's energy on you and you don't know how to protect yourself, okay? That's what this channel is for. That's what this nobody collective, this nobody gang, this spiritual I help you, you help me, spirit, ancestors, God, the divine, plus us, plus our knowing, them allowing these messages to come to us, because again, we don't have to get these messages from spirit, guys. We don't have to get that. Don't go up that road because there's danger there. We don't have to get that. You could just go up the road and get hit, get into a car accident, tire get flat, anything, you know. We don't have to get that. We who have these gifts, those of us who are about to tap into these gifts, because I feel like today somebody's mind is going to be changed from this video and you really are going to start saying, hey, okay, let me figure out how to work this thing. Because I'm telling you guys, to have foresight and to have hindsight in your life, it will help you cultivate yourself to being the best, most greatest version of yourself, because it will show you what you did in the past to get you to where you are. That was amazing and great. It will show you what you did in the past. That was why you had that fall, or that, that bad period in your life, or that period of just like lack in your life. And it's also great to have foresight because spirit will allow you to see, if you choose to do so, what might be coming for you, what to look out for, what to look out for within yourself, what to tap into that will make you better and greater. Why would you not want to know that? So for me, I feel like it's more the method of a method of how you get it, how you do it, like the method of, I don't know what to tap into. And if I do tap into something, what am I letting in? What am I allowing in? What's going to happen? I get that. I get that. But the only thing I can say to that is that everything else that you wanted to do in life, that you wanted to attain, you learned it. Everything else that you wanted to go and buy, or, learn, or, take on, sports, a creative artistic thing, you did it. You research, you did what you needed to do. You wanted to make a cake and you went online and you got the recipe and you followed it, so you did that. So don't make excuses as to why you can't tap into yourself. Don't make excuses as to why you don't want to be like, oh, well, I feel like I do, or maybe have some type of knowing or ability, or, you know, the the power within me to control the energies around me. But no more buts, guys. We're nobodies, right? We're connecting people, and we can't do that without knowing ourselves. And that's what we're gonna do. So really quickly, I just want to see what spirit has. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards from the light seers tarot deck, guys. And we're just going to see what's the energy. Yeah, what is the energy right now? What would you like? What would you give us? What would you give us, Spirit? Let us know, Spirit. What do we have coming towards us? All right. What do we have coming towards us in the next couple of days, Spirit? What can we use? Who are you here for today, Spirit? Who are you here to speak with? Who are you here to commune and convene and guide today, okay? Who is it? What do we have for them, Spirit? All right, I'm going to take the top card off the deck. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you can see that. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, this gives me definite earth energy. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So don't somebody have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their energy? Let's see. She is in the, let's show it to you in the upright. So in the upright, she looks like a young energy, free-spirited with her little pentacle in front of her. She looks like she is just, she looks like she's standing unbalanced, so that makes me feel like she's kind of like a young, inexperienced, right? One or the other, you guys know what it is. Kind of a young, inexperienced energy, but even though she's standing on one leg, it's like, I'm still standing on one leg. Some of us get thrown into situations to where we were on four legs maybe and we got dropped to one leg and we just fell down. Okay, so she makes me feel like in the upright that she's very diligent, that she's very steadfast, that there's perseverance there. But let's see, in the upright, I feel like if I'm diligent, the opposite of that would be kind of like not diligent, like unused potential. Do we have someone today who has unused potential in the room? Do you? You know? Do we need to boost up our self-confidence? Do we need to check our own energy? And do we need to see what's going on around us, making positive, informed choices, or are we making self-destructive choices? So I feel like this being in the reverse is kind of like maybe a self-destructive energy, but I'm going to read this card message, guys, and let's just see what this Page of Pentacles in the reverse has to say. Okay. Ooh, being non-committal, lack of progress. Guys, are we feeling slouchy today? Is somebody feeling slouchy today? Spirit is here for you. All right, this card, it says learning and seeking. It says the page holds her mandala coin of wealth with a curious mind and an open heart. How does one bring more of this into one's life? She roots into the ground as she has been taught, and she seeks her answer with openness for receiving, okay? That's the overall message of that card in the upright, okay? So in the upright, pieces still need to fall into place, but again, this is in the shadow. So in the shadow or the reverse, it says that a lack of ambition to move ahead, guys. Don't give up. We're not giving up, guys. We're going to get that ambition back. We're going to see what else Spirit has for us after this card. This may mean you haven't found your thing yet. If you find yourself procrastinating because your task feels too big, or if you have the ambition without the finances to support a new dream, know that you can move ahead slowly. You do not need to make it happen all at the same time. Okay, guys, take your time. You don't have to have all the answers right now, okay? Somebody is feeling like, oh, that thing is not going to happen. What's going on? Keep that energy of no matter what, I'm going to stick in it. No matter what, I'm not giving up. I'm going to stand on this one leg. So when you think about this card being in the reverse, because that's your energy right now, you know who you are. This is your energy. when you feel like this, you got to think about how she's still standing on one leg in the upright, okay? So understand, life might try to knock you down. Life might try to like throw you a curveball. Life might make you feel like you don't have enough to support the dream that you want to come in fruition. But stick in there, okay? All right, so this next card on the deck is the Tower in the reverse. Dun, dun, dun. So many people get scared when they see this Tower card because the Tower card in this card, if you can see in the upright, you see how this bunny's kind of like its home has been struck by lightning? Just struck by lightning, like OMG. My whole world has been flipped upside down. To most people, the tower, when they see the tower card, they think it's something terrible. But I think sometimes it can be. But towers, a lot of times, can signify endings. But endings mean new beginnings, right? So sometimes I feel like we look at this tower card and we say, okay, well, that means something horrible is coming my way, or that means that, something in my life is gonna be or go bad or go worse. Okay, it's not necessarily that, guys. Sometimes we need a tower in our life to occur for us to get to the new things. Sometimes spirit places a tower in our life to save us from things. Sometimes tower slash rejection slash being dumped slash getting fired slash losing someone who just wasn't good for you anyways. Sometimes towers need to happen because sometimes rejection is really protection from spirit, okay? But this tower, woo, spirit is jumping all over the place. They're like, listen, give the message. This tower in the reverse, it's kind of like life becoming stale, kind of like, because a tower, like I said, the good part of the tower is change, good change coming. Like an ending is coming, and maybe ending that. I feel like tower moments always needed to happen. I feel like when I see this card, whatever happened, it needed to occur. Like the universe had to make it occur for either something in yourself to change, something in someone else to change. But new beginnings always happen after a tower because it's a tower. When the tower falls down, the only thing you can do is build a tower back up. So that's the good side to the tower. In the reverse, I feel like it means, kind of refusing to change, kind of like, okay, the tower happened, but okay, this is where I'm going to be. And that's what we don't want. We don't want to refuse to change, or maybe kind of like fearing the unknown, avoiding something bad happening. But let's just look and see what the card says, the overall view of the card. So in the upright, it says the squirrel has been hoarding up nuts for a whole season. He's been making his nest, organizing his assets, and lining his bunker with extra supplies. Everything in perfect order until it's not. Out of the blue, a storm erupts, bringing electric change to his plans. One flash and his home has been hoisted out from underneath him. His super safe and secure hazelnuts begin to dissipate in front of his eyes, and even his belief about the nature of his own reality is being tested. He is paralyzed by the sky, which seems to be fallen, and he watches stunned and speechless. Okay, so guys, that's in the upright. But just buckle up, is what it says. Massive shifting is what's up right now. Shift is going to happen. You don't want the tower to be in reverse because you want, even though what you are going through, what happened to you, what was done to you, what was said to you, was completely horrible, completely wrong, completely life changing, completely detrimental, or completely inspiring. Whatever it was, you needed that moment to be able to boost you in to another level, into another life, into another realm, into another place. So I don't know if you have been feeling like with these two cards, because they are both in reverse, kind of like your energy is kind of stale, kind of, I don't know. Let's go back to the beginning of the video, guys. Let's get that awareness going. Let's get that energy flowing. Let's get that grounding and protecting going so that we are not in this energy. We don't want to be in an energy of being afraid of change, or being or not wanting to change, or feeling like you don't have enough to achieve something, because you can achieve everything. I've seen people achieve everything with nothing. Okay, I'm sure some of the people that you revere in life, whether it be your parents, whether it be celebrities, whether it be a coach, a teacher, a boss, all of us have met someone in life or have heard a story about someone who came from nothing, about someone who said, I literally was homeless and I didn't have anything, and look at where I am now. Millionaires, billionaires, creators, influencers. It can happen, okay? So don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on maybe a relationship, a friendship with a parent, a the relationship that you have with your children. You guys know what it is. Let it resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe this is for someone that you know, but someone in you or someone in your energy is kind of feeling low today. So seek that out, because we want to connect to this nobody. I want to connect to you, and Spirit wants to connect to you and let you know that you're supported. They know what's going on. They're showing you, hey, we know what's going on. We're here for you. We're there. Call out to us. Call out to us. We're here for you. I'm sure all of you have an ancestor that you love very, very dearly. Speak to them. They're there for you. Okay? So that is from that Light Seers Tarot deck. Really quick, another long video. Spirit loves to just give us what we need. Because every time I do one of these videos, I think I say, no one comes into one of these videos that is not supposed to. Everyone that is here is supposed to be here. So hopefully something that Spirit just said will resonate with you. You could take it, spread it, use it, spread it like a good cancer, because it's going to only bring up good fruit, good blossoms, good flowers. It's going to root trees everywhere, okay? Because that's what we're doing, connecting all these nobodies. Really quick, guys, from the Affirmators deck. Let's get a positive affirmation on that great reading. Stay in the race, guys. Don't give up. Don't be afraid not to change. Check your belief system, like I said earlier. You have to check your belief system to make you better, to get you to something else greater in life that you actually wanted, that you said you wanted, that you put your mind to, but didn't know that you had to, like, shed light on a shadow of yourself to be able to get there and do it. Do it. It's worth it. You're worth it. You are worth it. Affirmative for today. Ooh. Perseverance. Perseverance, guys. What did I just say? Like, Spirit is not playing today. All of this matches. The Tower wants to give up. You think it's over. You just don't want to change. You don't want to keep moving. It doesn't make sense to why. I don't have enough money for my dream. I don't know if I have the chops to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, bring fruition into something. I'm doubting myself. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. Told you. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That doesn't sell a lot of posters, however. Spirit is saying persevere. Blood, sweat, and tears, persevere. You can't take this knowledge, because this says, you think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. Spirit is saying, don't just take this information, these golden nuggets, these nobody nuggets, and not use them and not tap into yourself. Because I feel like everybody watching this video, you now have an accountability after this video. You just do. You can't take what you heard in this video and not use it. Meaning, you can't take what this video was about, especially when it comes to the strangers in your house. Because some of you, I feel like you realize that you have strangers in your house as soon as it was said in the video today. Great. And I'm glad that happened. But you can't leave this video and go make that bowl of ice cream like you don't have a stranger in your house. Okay? Get grounded, get protected, know yourself, know what you know, use your intuition, use your clairvoyance. Talk to your ancestors, talk to God, talk to the divine. They just want to give you guidance. They want to give you what you want, but they also want to help you to become your best, greatest version of yourself. And if that means tapping into things with the grunting, crying, and cursing like freaking pirates to get to it, that's what we're going to do. So thank you so much to all my lovely nobodies and my spiritual gang. I'm so glad you guys showed up for me today. Guys, check my about section if you are looking for a private reading. I do those. That email information is in my about section, as well as my Cash App for any donations or any payments that you would like to make once you do have a reading. There's also information about really fully what the channel is. If you're just watching this video, I would encourage you to go watch all of the videos because it's great information, and we just want to connect our dots and connect people to their dots. Okay, so all of you lovely nobodies, you're amazing. I love you, gang, and I will check you in the next video. Bye.